Notable person. The actor. There's not too much information available, so I don't feel too bad asking you to do the document write-up for this individual. It's not great for information archiving, but at least it's relatively a low effort. There are only a few materials to use as reference, and very little from those materials turned out to be usable. A lot of these are closer to being scraps than references. The papers aren't originals, so feel free to scribble on them to your heart's content. I'm sure you'll want to spread them out onto the desk to get a good look at everything, drag them around and whatnot. Also, I do know that you're working under an alias, a very obvious username of some sort. Don't worry, I understand completely about the anonymity. I don't look gift horses in the mouth, if that's an expression anyone still uses these days. Thank you for your time. I greatly appreciate the assistance. Diamond. Name. He calls himself the actor and won't give a name. He said that he's an actor and that this is his role, whatever this is. Trying to get more information out of him is about as possible as that's all he ever talks about. Maybe it's his way of coping with this hellhole, pretending like he has nothing to do with it. I can't find it in me to blame him. Bio. Name. Unknown. Aliases. The actor. Primary name. The shithead. Probably a joke. Age. Unknown. Looks to be late 20s to early 30s. Appearance. Black neck-length hair, dark brown eyes, light skin, no facial hair, roughly 165 to 170 centimeters tall. Notable traits. Flower growing over left eye. His left, viewers, what changes. Vines growing over him, sometimes hidden under jackets or other clothes. Ethnicity/race. Japanese. Personality. Very laid back and unbothered by anything and everything. Probably out of touch with reality. Locations. Cited in numerous levels with known human presence. Notes. Small and presumably fast handwriting. Hard to read. Uses cow emoji. Face is created by using ASCII text. Frequently in typing. Flowers. There's a list of flowers that the actor's been seen wearing that I took out. I'm not sure what to make of it. Maybe he's a bit of a fashionista or something. Diamond. Danger. Danger level high. Subject is highly unpredictable. Appears to favor improvised weapons, even when within reach of conventional weapons. Possibly non-human, with human appearance as evidenced by corroborated reports of death twice followed by later reappearance. Despite this, subject has standard human susceptibility to injuries. Subject prefers bludgeoning with bulky or long objects. Keep away from chairs, folding tables, poles, and similar items. Proceed with standard precautions for humans of unknown affiliation. Update. Subject potentially carries umbrella for self-defense. Standard weaponry is sufficient when engaging in combat with subject. Update. That's not an umbrella. Partial interview. Subject. The stranger gave me a bottle of what he claimed was real, actual water. I don't know if it was, but it didn't taste like almond water. I probably should have kept it instead of chugging the whole thing, but I actually felt a lot better after drinking that than I ever have drinking almond water. Interviewer. You never questioned what it actually was? Subject. More shoulda, woulda, coulda, but he was so nice, and he sounded so genuine, you know. I didn't really have it in me to be suspicious. He came running just to hit a partygoer in the face with an oar, I think. Why did he have an oar? Interviewer. An oar? Subject. Yeah, like for boats, except one side looks sanded down. I guess it's a weapon. Anyway, he decided to go beat the crap out of a partygoer to help me, so I figured he couldn't be that bad. Wait, hang on. Interviewer subject begins searching personal backpack. Interviewer subject shows interviewer an object wrapped in plastic wrap. Object appears to be a baked food item with purple pieces of unknown origin baked in. Do you happen to know what ube is? Because this shit kinda slaps. Note from Diamond. There was an entire script found for a television show titled Baking with Blanche. It looks to be a cooking show starring Blanche and the actor. I have no idea why this exists, or if the subjects themselves are aware of this existing. It's also impossible for this to exist in actual show form, unless they've replaced its participants with stand-ins. I've omitted most of the script from this document packet due to the sheer length and questionable usage as a reliable reference. If you'd like to see the rest, let me know. Diamond. The actor cubes the sweet potato. Camera focuses on potatoes. Actor. Now here's an interesting fact. Ube and Okinawan sweet potatoes are not the same thing. The flesh of it looks similar, and they have a similar flavor, but one is a yam and the other is a sweet potato. Blanche. Do they taste different? Actor. Technically, yes, but nothing you'd be able to notice unless you're a 5-star food critic. You could feed me one and call it the other, and I'd have no idea. Blanche. Can they be easily substituted for the other in cooking then? Actor. Oh, absolutely. Camera pans to the stovetop. Blanche continues to stir the marshmallow sauce. Actor. So once the marshmallows have melted, you should get this sort of thick, kind of goopy sauce. Make sure you keep the sauce moving since there's so much sugar in here and sugar loves to burn in saucepans. Focus to front camera. Blanche and the actor watch the saucepan. Blanche. This is quite melted now. Actor. Perfect. The parboiled sweet potato goes in next. Keep mixing and make sure to coat all the pieces with the sauce mix. That's a big pet peeve of my cousin's. Blanche. Your cousin is a rather funny person, no? Actor. Carrying around a revolver, getting mad about candied Okinawan sweet potatoes that don't have an actual coating of sugar. Oh, you know. Transcript start. Note, operative managed to start an audio capture without detection after conversation start. OP. Wandering around alone? Actor. It's not like I'm unarmed. OP. You look like easy prey. Actor. But I'm not. OP. Doesn't matter if you aren't, it matters if something or someone thinks you're easy to get rid of. You shouldn't be attracting that kind of attention to yourself. Actor. We're being lectured by someone else that, someone else might try to get me. Operative. Take it as a public service announcement. Actor. Public service? Oh, you're Meg, aren't you? Operative. Yeah, why? Actor. Nothing. Usually Meg people try to chase me down. Operative. Are you wanted for something? Actor. What is there to be wanted for? I'm just an actor. Operative. An actor? Here? Actor. You could say that if nobody keeps hobbies around here. Operative. Who is there to act for? Actor. I don't know. What is there to chase me down for? Operative. I only chased you down because you made yourself too much of a target for entities. You need to be more careful is all. Actor. Please, as if you know more about this place than I do. Operative. Excuse me? Actor. You're annoying me. I'm leaving. Voice of the actor begins to fade, noted by the operative, and the actor pointed an umbrella at her while walking backwards and away from her. Actor. And I hope your stupid tape recorder falls out of the world. New page. Title. The actor. Psst. Down here. I'll always be around, no matter what happens. Roll's death has no bearing on its actor's life.